Hello, hello everyone. It's Stray Faye here with another episode of Cafe Enchante. In the last episode, we did a chapter that was primarily about Ignis's world. He found us a baby seal, a baby sea beast, which we decided to gift to Kotone as a pet, but we decided to go into Ignis's world to try to find its parents. And yeah, that didn't have a happy ending at the end, but we got to learn a little bit more about Ignis, and it was like that episode was kind of fun. Although, right after I finished recording that, my voice got like really sick and congested. I think Ignis's voice just like kind of destroyed me. So yeah, I had to like take a few days off for recording, but like physically I feel fine now. It's just like my voice is a little bit husky and congested. So hopefully I can get through this chapter. I feel fine, just like my voice is just wrecked. Alright, now we're in chapter 7, which seems like it's gonna be focused on Il, who is quite a mysterious character. All we know is that he's a fallen angel who likes otome games, and I don't know how he got to that point. Alright, let's begin. That was his final message to me. I apologize for the wait, Swan. You said you wanted to see me. Is there something I can help you with? Oh, we got Grandpa! Oh, there you are. Well, you know, just something to chat about. Although, before that... Il, I told you earlier to come down as soon as possible because I have something important to tell you, didn't I? Yes, and so I came here as soon as I could. I came after a convenient point arrived as I was progressing through my game. My data is properly saved and secured. Grandpa. Oh god. As soon as possible would have been sooner than that for some people, you know. Don't you know you can put your Switch in sleep mode, Il? Maybe it wasn't playing a Switch back then. Just look at the clock. It's been over an hour since I called you down here. I see. I shall correct my concept of time moving forward. Ah, carefree as always, aren't you? Well, whatever. You can just take a seat. There's something we need to talk about. I sit as asked. Placed there already was my usual float, my favorite beverage on the menu. Based on my experience, I believe I'm being invited to drink. Without hesitation, I reach out for it. The familiar, relaxing sensation of sweet I have learned of after arriving at Enchante. I could feel the circuits in my brain recover after exhausting them from my otome game. Or so I felt. Swan continued staring at me as I continued sipping away. I wonder what was so concerning, as this surely wasn't a usual sight for him. I tilt my head, and as if waiting for that response, Swan opens his mouth. So, Il, do you like this shop, Enchante? But it is obvious. Of course I like it. It felt like my common sense was in question. Swan surely already knew the answer. Above all, it is because of this place and you. This has returned my smile to me. It is impossible for me not to like it. I see. Miser isn't convinced yet. But if this is fine with you, then I don't really care. But you've been coming here for a while now. You've got to learn to give, you know. You can't always be the one on the receiving end. You were given your smile, you said. if that's how you feel, then you gotta be able to give someone else a smile too. Yet another question. What could he mean? I do understand the words he speaks. However, I had no idea as to what he was trying to communicate to me. Aha! I guess you don't get it yet. It's fine if you don't yet. Just think of it as an old man's ramblings. But don't forget it. It's the last thing I'll be able to teach you. Oh no, Grandpa. I don't understand the intent behind what you are saying, but I just need to remember precisely what you are saying at this moment, yes? That would be fairly simple. I was truly perplexed about his intent in asking this question. He said I didn't need to understand. If so, I have no need to think further of it. Satisfied with my decision, I returned to my work, mixing the black of the coffee and the white of the ice cream together. A few days later, after I had come to understand when he would pass on, he chased me off back to the heavenly world Kalm. At this time, I can make a guess that what he said was intended to be his last wishes to me. However, why did he ask that of me? What does it mean to give one a smile? To who? And how? And most of all, why? If what he bestowed me was a request at all, it was perhaps too abstract for me to truly understand it. If he would have given me methods to apply, I could have used my own judgment after that. However, if I were to ask such a thing, "You idiot! Just try and think for yourself first," and the like, he still scolds me, even in my daydreams. Well, back to Kotone's perspective. It was a comfortable day today. The weather was so sunny that it would be too hot to wear layers. The garden was graced by sunlight. I turned the nozzle of the watering hose to its quaint shower mode. Cue! Cue, 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 cue! In the corner, enjoying the wading pool, we kept the sea beast. I hope he doesn't get too big. I splashed Kororo with arcs of water as he splashed in the water with glee. Does it feel good, Kororo? Cute! A smiling face, so long as he's happy. Still, the reason as to why he's here, well, he doesn't understand the reason at his age. It's been 3 days since we returned from Bestia on our trip to find his parents. Knowing that his friends and family met a gruesome fate. It was decided that Kororo would come to live here at Enchante. Sea demons are demon beasts that live in the ocean. They live just fine on land, too. Spends most of his time around me or Karia, and we let him freshen up on occasions by giving him showers like this. I'm really no good. Ever since then, every time I had a moment to myself, I'd recall that sight. I know, why did they bring... I always thought it was a really bad idea to bring Kotone to the demon beast world. Why? You're all concerned about her safety, and then you bring her to a world where literally everything is just trying to attack each other. I imagine if I would have been there sooner, I asked myself what if so very often. But thinking about it wouldn't change what's happened already, so there's no point in... Q? And yet, I still can't help but think, as presumptuous as it may seem, that I could have been able to do something for this poor innocent little creature. It's almost opening time. Let's get you nice and dry, alright, Kororo? Cute! Drenched, I wrapped Kororo in a blanket and went up to my room on the 3rd floor. I ran into a certain someone as I rounded the 2nd floor. Kotone! What good timing. I was just about to come call for you. Oh, good morning, Il. Seem all better now. I'm glad you didn't end up catching a cold. Not used to the cold in Bestia, Il seemed to have almost succumbed to it. He was back to his usual tranquil self now, as far as I could tell. It didn't seem like he was sick at all. Angels can't get sick in the first place. It was more of an issue with the environment. The environment? Il nods in affirmation. We angels maintain our bodies and form via particular energy unique to the heavens. It is known as spirit energy. Spirit energy, energy that fills the heavenly world calm. Besides being used for magic, it also maintains the bodies of angels. Okay. And of course, it's something that doesn't exist in the human world, nor others as such. I'm usually searching for and borrowing the energies of things I can instead use to maintain myself, although it is never as efficient. I think you mentioned something in Medio about, like, the energy there, like feeling a particular way. Oh, right. Now I understand. In Bestia, there is only sea and ice. There wasn't any other energy you can use in its place, so you're drained, right? I gotta drink some water. Okay. Yes, and without it, I'm wholly unable to exercise the totality of my strength. He must have remembered how cold it was, nodding as he rubbed his arms. Oh, sorry, I got us off track. You had something to ask me? Yes, I was hoping for your advice on a matter. You got some new Joy-Cons. As Il spoke, he shoved his console towards me so I could see the screen. On it was this game. It looks like I see the cloudy background. An otome game. A strong, sturdy-looking man was staring this way from across the screen, right into the protagonist. Huh? I haven't seen this character before. Did you start a new game? Yes, a new release that just came in yesterday. And so, here's the matter at hand. Which do you think I should choose out of the choices displayed right now? Huh. You know, I couldn't decide. You're much better at this sort of... As I was speaking, I looked closer at the screen. Whoa! There are 30 choices? I guess that would make anyone indecisive. Yeah, right? It's already hard enough, but there's only 2. Kororo's still there. Oh, cute? I'm not entirely sure what's happening in this game, but will there be a separate response for each of these? If so, this game's gonna be a handful. A difficult decision, yes. The characters are already so nuanced. To try and read their hearts, too. Perhaps the only way is through the use of some sort of secret technique, or employ brute force to find the right answer. Secret technique. Brute force. A technique that ill-named for playing otome games. It means checking each and every choice to find the correct ones related to the character's affection levels. Repeating saves and loads over and over. Okay, like save scumming. A lot of otome games. They'll like have an indicator. Like as soon as you pick a choice, like you just keep choosing until the indicator tells you that your affection went up. Repeating saves and loads over and over is a bit troublesome though. Yeah, that's why we use guides online. Have other people figure it out. I think that's possible, but if you're here, you may as well try to guess the right answer. Il and I cross our arms, deep in thought. We also checked the backlog to the story. We worked together to choose an answer. And we should just Google it. It's been about a month since Il and I have started talking about games in this way. I play a few myself, but I'm nowhere near the type of dedicated player he is. I've only known of these games that Il enjoys through him, and haven't had any experience with them, but... Seriously? Is that true? So the original story for that live-action drama was this Otome game? That's right. The original story has multiple endings, so the conclusions vary from the drama. For example, after this one character dies... Oh, but I can't spoil the story for you. If you're curious, I encourage you to play and enjoy the game for yourself. And so, it all happened after that response to a certain Otome game Il was gushing about. Upon his request, we would sometimes play together and talk about our thoughts on his games. It seems he wanted someone to have discourse with, and didn't do all the talking himself or push his thoughts onto me. It was nice there was things that I liked in these stories too, so it wasn't ever a pain to have these discussions with him. In fact, once I'm able to handle managing Enchante a bit better, I'll probably try playing some more Otome games. Alright guys, come on. Play more Otome games. That's how much Il had influenced me. I think this one that says point out his flaws is the right answer. I can see how that makes sense. But maybe hold his hand is a better answer for the situation. He's worried about looking tough, right? I think it may be better to let him know directly that you're not afraid of him. I see. To not use words, but signify your affection through action. That strategy is truly helpful advice. I'm just glad if it helps. Let me know what happens if you get the good ending. Oh, but of course. Kotone, today you seem a bit... No, it's nothing. Thank you for discussing this with me. I'll see you downstairs later. I wonder what that was about. Oh, cute. For a moment there, he looked puzzled as he stared at my face. Well, for now, we just have to focus on getting you all nice and dry, Kororo. Oh, cute. Oh god, the blow dryer. As I was carefully drying Kororo's body with a hairdryer, Kororo began to snore softly, falling asleep after tiring himself out from playing. Smiling as I watched him, I started to head down to the cafe, careful not to wake him. It seemed like all the regulars had gathered aside from Mr. Rindo. However, this time we seemed to have an extra guest in the mix. No, it's Drummy! I guess other people can come to the door too. Whoa! I knew you were always hanging in the human world, bro. But who would have guessed that it was like this? No attacks, no demon beasts, it's so chill. Is it? Is it really chill? Let me change that for you. You could use a little trauma. Why are you grabbing my face? Shut the hell up, you stalker! Stalker? What's that? Is that a compliment or... There's a weird sound in my temples. Wait, bro, I'm getting crushed. Not chill, no joke, my skull's like being crushed. This is probably Ignis's like a break from Drami. Now Drami figured out he could just come through this door. So what's happening here? Well, it's just like you see it. Ignis's little right-hand man has made his way to Enchante. He followed us right to the gate leading to Enchante. We hadn't the slightest clue it was happening at all. The only thing this garbage is good for is running away or crashing a party. Damn! Can't believe I let my guard down.
Well, I don't call myself my bro's right hand for nothing, you know.
Dromi, who just managed not to have his face crushed, turned his attention towards me.
Miss Kotone, right? So I don't know what a cafe is. But basically, if you're just selling stuff, it's chill if I chill here, right?
Oh, sure. If you come as a customer, you're more than welcome to visit us.
Yeah.
Dromi aggressively poses for the group. All of the members met his pose with annoyance, save for one who had a smile. I see. So this means a new regular will join the group of us here at Enchante. I shall take the initiative and teach you the proper ways of the culture here. I hope we get along well, Brother Dromi. Brother Dromi? Now he's like part of the clergy now.
Yeah, wait, that's not my name. You're not getting it, bro. That's just not how you say my name. My name's just Dromi, bro.
Brother Dromi. That's what you're saying, isn't it?
Ugh, this is getting old fast. Bro, explain it to him.
Hell no. First of all, we aren't gonna get along here. We've got work to do at Bestia.
Huh?
For an instant, Ignis looks towards me and furrows his brows a bit. You need to get back to Bestia and get an update on whatever the Minotaurs are up to. And... you guys, you knew where I was, didn't you? That's why you attacked Dromi, too. Guess you're actually clever, but you're still a bunch of brainless sacks of beef. Where'd that info come from? Spill it! Oh gosh, my voice cannot handle Ignis right now. I don't like how info about me is spreading around. I don't know what that punk is I don't know what punk is behind it, but find out who it is and bring him to me.
Well, bro, I want to help you out and everything, but I kind of just want to hang loose and, like, chill here for a bit longer.
Dude, if you find this out for me, I'll honestly let you come here all you want. But if you slack on this...
If I slack off on it...
I'm gonna bend the crap out of your legs and arms in ways that they're not supposed to go.
Roger, sir.
With an exaggerated salute, a panicked Dromi runs towards the room with the gate. Dromi is really quite a lively person, huh? That's a real nice way of putting it. A normal person would find him annoying. Right as Ignis sighs, Enchante's front door opened. Hey, Kotone. I know I'm late, but I'd love breakfast. Welcome, Mr. Rindo. Sure, what would you like? Let's see. Oh, I know. I'll take a salad and the morning toast set. And some pancake. Oh, and a bagel sandwich on the side, please. That's a lot of food, dude. That's a lot of food, Mr. Rindo. Are you sure you can eat it all? Well, I skipped dinner yesterday. I'm starved enough to handle all that. Probably. It's probably like your eyes are bigger than your stomach. Like at the moment. Like everything just looks good. Oh, Kotone, could you get mine too? A coffee, an Americano, an espresso, and a cafe mocha. Just one each. Now, what? Espresso, a type of coffee extracted from dark roasted beans using high pressure. Its characteristic is that it's far richer than normal coffee, and a special small cup is used for it. And then we have cafe mocha. Coffee made by mixing espresso with chocolate syrup and milk. As it's sweeter than most other forms, this coffee is also often seen as sweet. See, like what I get at Starbucks, like, don't really see it as coffee, I see it as like a dessert. Alright, I think now is everyone just gonna be ordering stuff? Curry, spicy, and a Napolitan, Hayashi rice, shrimp fry set. Hit me with the thick steaks too. And now I'd like to order the Caesar salad and the fruit smoothie. Could you add a boiled egg to that too? Well, what? Wait a minute. I can't write these all down fast enough. Okay, it's kind of interesting. We're seeing like everyone's preference though. Like, Miser mostly just likes coffee. Like, and then Ignis just wants meat. And then like Cadus seems kind of somewhat like a vegetarian, but I don't know, still eats eggs and stuff. I guess because he's like a fairy. You all seem so hungry. Kotone, when you have a moment, I would like to order some pancakes as well. Sure. Double checking the orders, I run my pen across my notes. Okay, I'll get started on these. It's a lot, it might take some time. Thanks, we'll be waiting, so don't rush. I'm happy about the sales, but I'm so busy right as the morning's barely started. Why did Miser... Alright, why order just like a bunch of coffee all at once? I hustle back to the kitchen to start prepping everything. Is she gone? Oh, were they just trying to like get her out of the room? I'm sure, with that many orders, she will be so focused on cooking that she will not pay mind toward discussion. Alright then, my non-human friends. The Bestia incident. She saw all of Kororo's kin, friends, and family hunted down in cold blood. As far as you can tell, how is she doing? No particular change, and that's not good. She's the same as usual on the surface, as if trying not to make us worry. Feels like she doesn't think it'll be very good if she gets depressed. I suspect she does not feel at ease dreaming about it, as she attempted to help too by joining us. I see it as her punishing herself. I see. She's really earnest, isn't she? Ignis, do not feel dismayed by this. We are the ones who sided against you, and agreed to take her with us. Whatever, I'm not sad about it. It's just, you know, she's too calm about it. It's getting to me. Doesn't that mean that you're sad about it? Anyway, with time she'll likely recover from it. But we should try to support her too. May I ask a question? What are you all talking about? Huh? Well, clearly. About the incident in Bestia, we were discussing how she witnessed the events there and is depressed by them. Depressed? For what reason? No, I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with the bloodbath we saw? That incident was a great tragedy to have seen indeed. Rest their souls. However, the tragedy belongs to the sea demons, yes? It has nothing to do with her own life. I can't understand how the two relate. So, there's Kororo, right? His parents may have died. It is natural she would be saddened, yes? And why is that? What sort of relationship does she have with Kororo's parents that would make you all so worried? Oh man, it's a little concerning. Like, yeah, it doesn't sound like Il understands, like, emotions, which is kind of odd since he's, like, plays so many Otome games, which a lot of the decisions are, like, based off, like, characters' feelings. It's kind of ironic. Furthermore, Kotone has smiled at us all this morning. Perhaps her depression is in your minds. Just put it on an act. Why don't you get it? An act? For example, Il, did you sense anything strange about her this morning? Or that smile? Anything strange? Oh, see, ill vision. I see. Do not use words, but to signify your actions to signify your affection through action. That strategy is truly helpful advice. I'm just glad if it helps. Let me know what happens if you get the good ending. Yeah, like she's smiling, but her eyes are worried. Oh, but of course. Kotone, today you seem a bit... No, it's nothing. Thank you for discussing this with me. I'll see you downstairs later.
You have thought of something, yes?
When I was speaking with her earlier, Kotone's voice seemed a bit weak, and her smile was a bit off somehow. Oh, was that her depression?
Look who's finally showed up to class.
That's her ill, I guess. What? Are we using magic? I see. I have completed constructing the logic. So you all want to cheer her up. Is that the current situation? Yeah, wait, you had to use magic? Yep, that's about it. Naturally, without telling her if possible. That would be ideal. If that's the case, the matter is simple.
What's this? You have a secret plan?
Huh? You aren't just spouting more crap right now, are you? You shut in?
Haha. No, please leave it to me. I shall resolve the issues all at once. I have a wonderful method, and that is... to ask Kotone out on a date. The dramatic, pan in. Alright then, Misa. Translation, please. No, wait, sorry. I'm the one who needs a translation here. Cadence is blushing.
No. By date, are you referring to a clandestine rendezvous?
Yes, precisely. A man and a woman together, spending a wonderful time together. That is the kind of date. Oh no. He's using all his ultimate experience for this, probably.
How the hell is that supposed to help?
What we need is to soften the impact of the memory she's troubled over. If she has seen a gruesome sight, then all we need to do is offer her a nice sequence of events that may overwrite or neutralize it. And this incident concerns alternate worlds. It is important for her to be physically away from Enchante for a short time. I don't mean to say something so impudent as to ask her to forget what had happened, but I offer her this idea to lighten the impact.
You have a point. It is actually a good plan, I think.
It's honestly the craziest suggestion you could have ever made, but at the same time, it's hard for me to say you're wrong. That's our servant of heaven, always using logic to win his battles.
Alright, even if that's what she needs, you really think we need someone to be alone with her? Let alone go on a date? That's what she needs. If what she needs is a good time, then we should just get the group. Hell, even Karia, and we can hit all of the town and...
No, Ignis. A boy and a girl, alone, together. That situation itself is most important.
Oh no. It's just because the ultimate game logic dictates it.
Being doted upon, your heart melting from catching glimpses of behavior that are so serendipitous and extraordinary. A date event achieves all those goals, giving the gift of smiles to all those involved. Hey, this nerd is definitely mixing up his stupid games with reality right now. Maybe, but it's undeniable that Kotone needs something to pick up her mood. Perhaps. I do agree with her needing a break, physically speaking. That's fair.
I am unsure if I can truly help, but I shall offer my earnest efforts.
Yeah, but... yeesh. I suppose Bestia is at the root of all this. If there's any chance that this could help brighten her mood, I'm all for it. Alright, now that everyone has agreed, we can consider it settled. After we're done here, I humbly request everyone would ask her out on a date. If you aren't confident in how to ask, then I, the veteran Otome expert of Enchante. In other words, the one who understands the heart of a woman shall aid you in realizing the most perfect date plan. Aren't you the idiot who couldn't figure out the heart of a woman a minute ago? Meanwhile, the guests sound pretty lively. I wonder what they're talking about. And so, they're just plotting to go out with her now. The day after the one with so many orders, it's a day off for Enchante. Koro was rolling across the bed while I tried to decide what to do on this peaceful day. Okay. Oh, we have a choice. Okay, so, of all days, it doesn't seem like I need to do any shopping. What should I do? I think, according to the guide, it says, since I'm still going for Canis, it says tend to the garden will be aimed towards Canis. I guess because, yeah, they did say Canis was like to garden. That was his domain. Tend to the garden. It's nice out today. Thinking that it was perfect weather to tend to the plants, I went out to the garden. Oh! As I went to get the hose ready, someone already had it in their hand. Oh, he's blushing.
Kotone?
Yes, it's me. I come out here pretty regularly. I don't know why he's so surprised. Oh no, it's like everyone probably has like date on the brain right now. So they probably don't know how to act normal anymore. The master of this garden, that's Canis. Surprised by my presence for some reason, he accidentally points the hose at his face, losing his composure, and as a result, a stream of water blasted right into where his face should be. Canis, are you okay? I hurried to the faucet to shut off the water. Thought it's best to hurry back to the cafe to get some towels.
Apologies, Kotone. I'm not usually so careless.
No, it's okay. I'm sorry for surprising you. Canis takes the towel I brought and wipes it around his neck. Of course, he doesn't have a physical face, so at least that part was dry. And so, after the commotion began to settle, I finally realized something. Oh, you're already done tending to the garden, aren't you? I thought I'd try to help Canis today now that I had the chance. But it looked like he already completed that work. I stare at the flowers, so pretty, and think of another way to pass the time.
Kotone.
Eep! Canis suddenly grips my shoulders. Oh my, what are we doing here?
If you do not mind, well, would you care to go on a date to accompany me for the day today?
Huh? Oh, well, sure, I don't really have plans. And so, upon Canis' invitation, we went into the town. We come shopping out here often, so it wasn't unfamiliar to us, and yet... Okay, he has his helmet back on. It just looks so weird. Clashes so much with his casual clothes. I couldn't help but watch Canis walking in front of me. He looked so awkward. He was stiff, walking like some kind of guard. I think he was nervous about something. Canis, is something the matter? Is everything okay with Karya?
No, that's not it. Today, I have requested your company for personal matters.
Personal matters? What do you mean?
That's, well...
Yes? It's... Huh?
Right, the flower beds in the garden. I was considering planting new seedlings. I just wanted to get your opinion on what flowers to choose.
Oh, I see. I'm glad to help if you'll have me. Nodding happily, Canis sighed in relief. Taking his lead, we arrived at a flower shop, greeting its customers with a vivid assortment of flowers. Oh wow, it's so pretty. Do you always buy your flower seeds and seedlings from this shop?
Indeed, I discuss gardening very often with the lord of this shop.
Peering into the store, Canis finds the one who is most obviously the owner as they were taking care of a group of customers.
However, they seem busy. We can just look at the flowers for now.
Okay, got it. As soon as I began to peruse the flowers, I was engrossed with how many there were. What my eye stopped on particular was... Oh wow! These small white flowers! They look like snowflakes! So cute.
Those flowers are called irises. It seems they are also called candy tuft.
Candy? That makes it sound so sweet.
Lord Swan seemed to believe the name came because it resembles candy. In particular, the name came from the resemblance to sugar candies, if I recall.
Oh, wow! They didn't look so grand. They didn't look so grand like roses do, but because of their sweet name and their look, I couldn't help but be charmed by them.
Kotone, do you like those flowers?
Yeah, it looks so beautiful to see a bunch of them blossoming together.
I see. Then please allow me to purchase them.
Huh? You're gonna buy them just like that? I just liked how they looked. You should be the one who makes the final decision.
Yes, and that is what I've just done. I think these flowers are beautiful as well. And the flowers shares its names with candy is enough fitting for a place like Enchante that happens to represent sweetness itself.
I guess so, yeah. I giggled at this quirky side of Canis. Hey Canis, if it's alright with you, can I help you grow these flowers?
But of course, you chose these flowers after all.
After that, once we got settled back at the shop, Canis and I took their Iberis seedlings we had just purchased and quickly planted them in the rear garden. I hope they blossom beautifully. After the sun had gone down completely. Phew. Phew. Hugging Kororo after he gave me a welcome back squeal, I sat on my bed. I was surprised to go out on a whim like that, but it was really fun. Might be nice to go out like this from time to time and forget about work.
Cute?
But the frequency of these outings. After that day, whenever I had time, each of the regulars other than Il invited me to go out with them every day. So that being the case, it feels like more than just a coincidence. Karia, have you heard anything from them? Of course not. Drinking some iced coffee, Karia replies to my questions curtly. Right after heading out for groceries, I run into Karia on his way home from school. I invited him to ask about the situation, but I got no closer to an answer.
Cute.
Okay, you're gonna spill it. Can't drink coffee. Kororo seemed to have taken a liking to Karia and was even sitting on his lap. About the incident of Kororo's family. After returning from Bestia, I told Karia what had happened, leaving out some of the details, of course. I see. So you never found Kororo's family. I'm sorry. The only reason you were in danger is because I was pushing you to go. No, it's okay. It just would have been irresponsible to keep Kororo here without even trying.
Cute?
Kororo looks up in a worry at Karia while he was closing his eyes. Hey, let me see Kororo for a second. I hand over Kororo's small body to Karia. Hey, you like being around me because it's cold around me, huh? I hear Bestia is pretty cold. Does being around me feel familiar to you?
You?
Kororo tilts his head, but Karia just took it as a yes. Alright, then. I'll become your foster parent until we find your real ones.
You?
Karia. Kotone, would you be okay with leaving Kororo with me whenever you're busy? I'm still in middle school, and honestly, there's not much I can do around here. That's even worrying me a bit. But I finally found something I can do. Are you sure? Yeah, I understand how this little guy feels, at least a little bit. Even though he has a place here and everyone's really nice. Sometimes you can't help but feel lonely. You just feel like you want to go back where you really came from. I see. So, I'm making a promise. Kororo won't feel lonely around me. I don't want him to be. Just how it makes me more at ease feeling the energy from my homeworld here at Enchante. I think it would make me happy if I could make this a space where Kororo could find rest. He's a clever kid, so I'm sure he figures the real details behind what happened. So whenever I need to prioritize work or go out, Karia would look after Kororo. Karia and Kororo. I hope they're both able to make each other feel a little bit more at ease. Thanks for the coffee. You're about to go shopping, right? Kororo, and I'll see you out.
Cute!
Thanks. Alright, I'll get going now. After Karia finishes coffee, we go down the stairs that lead to the cafe. Oh yeah, so... going back to the conversation. You were getting asked out on dates, yeah? What? Dates? Yes, those are dates. A guy and a girl alone, together, a date. Wait. Wait. No way, none of them meant it like that. As I was denying it, trying to laugh it off. After hearing from everyone's reports and conducting further observations on her, the dating plan was a success. Let us all continue to cheer up Kotone and get her closer to her normal self. Huh. Well, I'm sure that's enough evidence, but you want to take a look? Yeah. I mentioned I was going out, so I don't think they knew I came back up here. If we tried hiding, they'd be able to hear our footsteps. All we could do is stay where we stood. The five were in a circle around a big table. It was leading the discussion. Now then, let us move on to the next phase. This time, presents can be given to her too. Wait a minute. Sure, we can advance, but someone... You haven't invited Kotone out on a date yet, have you? After taking all high and mighty down on us like that, you're not about to be the only dude here who'll do it, right? Blinks in confusion. Why is there a need for me to go on a date?
It is far more difficult to understand why you are the one sitting there utterly perplexed as the question.
Well, all we can say is that that's just ill. So, okay, Ill, we acknowledge your, rich and valuable experience in romance. So, for reference, we were hoping you'd show us what the ideal date looks like. Like, I'm hoping Rendo's just, like, playing with him, because, I don't know, Rendo looks like probably a man that's gone out on dates before, right? He did, pretty much, like, wine and dine Kotone, like, way at the beginning of the game. Took her out to, like, a really nice fancy dinner. Now that you mention it, it is unfair for me not to participate. Wait, does this mean the next time I'm free, Ill's gonna be the one to ask me out? The one to put an end to my guesses was, oddly enough, Miser. Well, it's alright if you don't, yes? In terms of cheering her up, we've done a lot of things for her to achieve that. And you know, Ill can just be the producer this time around. He doesn't have to force himself to go out. Everyone other than Ill seems surprised at Miser's comment. That's not like you, is it, Miser? I thought you'd have been the one to push for what we're really getting at here. Well... Miser's smile seemed to stiffen slightly at Rindo calling him out. As if understanding why, the flame around Canis' neck began to change color.
Miser, are you still opposed to Ill going outside?
Yeah, you never know what he'll do if you let him out. Also, it'll be the first time she'd be out with him alone. But, do we really need to be that protective of the guy? I mean, he's way older than me, you know. I understand what you're all saying. I'm still worried, though. Ignis and Rindo, I believe I should go out on this date, while Miser opposes. Canis, what is your opinion?
Let me think. I have no reason to be against it. In fact, I feel you should.
The moment he heard Canis' opinion, Ill, who was up until then unsure of how to proceed, gave an answer. 3/1 in favor of me going. Therefore, I shall favor that decision. As such, I shall invite her on a date. Got his math. Miser had a worried look on his face at Ill's declaration. Yeah, Ill isn't used to going outside, and I hear he gets lost a lot. I feel like it's pretty reasonable to be worried about him. Alright then, I should at least follow you in secret and see how you're doing. Oh, come on, stop being so overprotective. I feel you might be over-exaggerating. But from the way Ignis is talking, it's like Miser's being overprotective of Il, not necessarily of me. I gotta shoot the ship, the Demon King and the Angel together. Misa, normally I'd be against letting non-humans of unreasonable strength outside. But we can't know Il get in trouble. He knows so little of the outside world. Couldn't you think of it like that? Well, you have a point. Isn't that even worse? Like, he knows nothing. They're just letting out a bomb out into the world. Then I feel like we should make use of an opportunity like this and give him some experience being out in society. So-on isn't here anymore, you know? He's not here to clean up after him, and he needs to learn some independence, right?
Il, we ask again not for your verdict from our vote, but for your own personal opinion.
My own opinion?
Indeed. What would you want to do for Kotone, who is feeling down? None of us have heard a word of that yet.
My own opinion. Il often just follows the suggestions that Miser makes for him. But this time was different. After a long silent pause, he timidly addresses Miser. Miser, I have decided to go out on a date, based on the vote. However, I also wish to make Kotone smile. I'm unsure how to phrase this, but currently, she does not have her normal gentle aura. Il continues to deliberate. So, if there's something I can do for her, even if I might not be used to that, I would like to challenge myself to do so. Il? I guess everyone's invitation really were meant for me. I must have made everyone feel concerned about me for being so disheartened. Everyone made time for me in earnest to help me feel better. I really feel happy for their concern. Miser's eyes laid wide open for a moment at what Il said, and then, whether by coincidence or otherwise, he looks towards where we were hiding and sighs with a nod of his head where we found out. Alright, I got it. I give up. You're right, I shouldn't be so worried. Go ahead and enjoy your date, wherever you'd like to, Il. Just don't forget to care for her. Yes, but of course. I know I'm just gonna repeat what Miser said, but you should try and enjoy the next date. Il's looking uncharacteristically serious, trying to think of what to do. Right. Well, going back to Il's perspective. And so, even after making my decision in front of Miser and the others earlier at noon, this is quite troubling. Considering I had not foreseen myself as a participant, I can't quite seem to decide on an actual date spot, can I? Even after seeing all sorts of opinions and scenes as an otome protagonist, I never knew I would be the one going out on a date. But this is no time to lose myself. I must find a spot that Kotone will enjoy by her next day off. However, the others have already taken to all the spots nearby I can think of. I search on my phone for other candidate locations, but the amusement park, it's a bit far. There'd be no point in going if I tire her out, simply from traveling. To not forget to care for her. Considering Miser's caution, this option must be denied. That aquarium we had gone to a few days ago had a nice ambience to it, but it's still under construction as scheduled. After careful consideration, I've got it. If this is the case, I shall ask Kotone directly where she would like us to go. She surely would not be disappointed. A fine plan if I do say so myself. Of course, however, I must try to conduct my research discreetly as to not let her know that it is for a date. She already knows. Alright, back to Kotone's perspective. And so, Kotone, absolutely, completely, just a conversation that has no particular meaning at all. Yes, Il, the master of deception. Is there any place you've been wanting to go? Does anywhere interest you lately? That's what Il asked me after he walked down from the second floor, as I was cleaning up the dishes. This question was painfully obvious. I should just pretend I don't know anything and answer him, right? A place I've been wanting to go. Although being asked that now, no place in particular comes to mind. And especially recently, I've been taken all sorts of places by everyone else. Just then, my message tone went off. Sorry, Il, just wait a moment. After I turned away for a moment, I checked my phone. And on it, I saw the banner and the message it contained. This is it. Il, so about where I want to go that you asked me just now. Did you come up with something? Yeah. That raffle you asked me to participate in? Entry tickets to that Otome game event. I won! Let's go here. Oh no, now it's just like Kotone taking him out. Huh? Although I ended up being the one inviting him out, it all ended up just fine. On my next free day, we were seen off by a seemingly worried group of Miser and the others. In the early morning, Il and I left Enchante. I do, of course, understand why Miser is so anxious considering my behavior in the past. But it does feel as if my intelligence itself is being questioned and worried about so very much. He was fussing over us a bunch when we left, wasn't he? Making sure everything was in his wallet and that he knew who to contact in an emergency. He was like a parent or an older brother who couldn't help but be worried over Il. Felt a bit strange, considering angels and demons are always portrayed as being mortal enemies. Made a lot of transfers on the train. I was even worried at one point that Il would be swept away by the crowds. We didn't have any major issues though, and we got to our destination safely. Oh, we got game art. I don't know if you guys can recognize these games. Close to the shore of the city, was this rather large space reserved for holding outdoor events. Lined through the space today were brightly colored signs and stands. And along them, several lovely posters and panels of charming characters. Oh no, Elsa's like gonna geek out. The moment he stepped foot into this world, Il cries for joy as he begins to blush. Wow, there are more people than I had imagined. This was my first time at one of Il's events, so this was all a new sight to me. Otome game event. Fan events held for those who love Otome games, with illustration, displays, sale of exclusive goods, and even stage events. It can be truly a dreamlike festival for fans. Actually, it seemed like Il hadn't gone to many of these himself either. Probably don't even let him out of the house. The reason was, the people passing us by, apart from the staff, were basically all girls. Grandpa, it would have been hard for him to come here, yeah. Likely reacting from the sight of everything, Il's excitement seemed to continue to grow. Look, Kotone, over there. A new custom-drawn panel for my absolute favorite title. May I go take a picture? Sure, go ahead. I'll be here, so take your time. As soon as I give the okay, he rushes over to the panel quickly with his phone in hand. I assumed he'd just grab a quick pic, but he was taking several from all angles. It's as if you're a professional photographer. He'll takes photos from every direction. He really does get excited about Otome games, doesn't he? As I smiled, thinking to myself. Ah! Suddenly stopping his rapid photography, Il came back to me. I'm so sorry, Kotone. I didn't mean to leave you alone. I was just so excited. Huh? No, it's fine. This event means so much to you. You like collecting the merch, right, Il? Want to check what they're selling? No, we can do that another time. Can you wait just a moment? Okay. Of course, yeah. Il turns away and takes out his phone. What to do? I finished all sorts of Otome games in the past. But I have not a single recollection of playing through a date situation like this. At this rate, I'm just making you join with me for my hobbies. One would normally modify these plans, right? There's no use regretting this now. For now, I must find something she might like within this venue. He's talking to himself quite a bit. Sorry to keep you waiting, Kotone. Let's go look through the collaboration accessories. Accessories? What sort of accessories might there be with these Otome games? While I was thinking about it, we came to a space for our particular store in one corner of the venue. Like all these shadow people. This whole event with the shadow people attending. After seeing the beautiful necklaces that were wavering on display, I had my answer. Wow, they're so pretty. These are really goods from a game? Yes. These days, titles often collaborate with known brands on new merchandise. Collab. Short for collaboration, this word can refer to co-production, joint ventures, and other jointly undertaken work. In recent years, more and more companies have collabs with games and anime to promote themselves. This can take countless forms, from accessories to wallets and more. It makes it possible for fans to connect with feelings and experience towards these games. A marvelous business venture, I must say. Biting his lip, like, And they're really fashionable. These colors would go well with anything. I do like subtle merch. It is kind of weird when it's just like pictures plastered on stuff, but if it's like a subtle design, then it's nice. I'm beginning to see how games and anime contribute so much to the global economy. But there are more than just necklaces, but rings and earrings and even fragrances. Gazing at each and every one of them, Il and I enjoyed our time browsing items. Oh, they made the mascot character into a ring for this one. It's a bold design, but it's cute. It's getting more fun the more I looked. I could feel the love towards the items, and everything was so nicely detailed. Kotone, if anything here interests you, I could... Gamer Girl A, excuse me! Yeah, Gamer Girl B, do you have a moment? Can you speak Japanese? Huh? We turn around to see two girls shyly calling out to Il. Their gazes, they point out Il, felt somewhat intense. Me? Yes, I understand the very minimum necessary for conversation. What? Excited they're able to communicate with him, the girls let out a high-pitched squeal. Your cosplay is such good quality. What game is that from? And your face is so pretty. Are you a pro layer who's going up on the stage today? Wait, pro layer? Cosplayer? I know the term cosplayer, but... What's a layer? I believe it refers to people who enjoy dressing up as characters. Oh yeah, I did see several people in the venue like that. Wait, I shouldn't be asking to be taught new things right now. Oh, girl screaming, oh my god! Oh. As I got back to my senses, it was too late. All of a sudden, several girls gathered and fully surrounded us. Oh no, caught up in the day, I'd totally forgotten. Slightly differently from Canis, ill looks are capable of getting people's attention. The usual magic that makes people avoid us must be weaker here, so far from Enchante. Now he was surrounded on all sides by girls gathered around him in excitement. Sorry, he actually isn't cosplaying and is just... if it's okay, can I take a picture? Me too, with me in it too, if that's okay. I tried to explain things to them, but their voices were so loud and that they couldn't hear. And at the center of the misunderstandings. This is the first time I've been in this situation now, isn't it? Miser and the rest of them aren't here. If so... Kotone, do you have a moment? How should I deal with this? With that first request, the girls closed in on Il like sharks for blood. Completely ignoring my existence, I was pushed by the rushing girls. I lost my balance, about to fall to the ground. From what I saw through the crowd, I saw for certain the moment his relaxed, calm face was painted in shock. Kotone! Are you okay? Are you hurt? Thanks. I'm okay. Thanks for helping me up. I see. Il sighs in deep relief. Must have slipped through that ring of girls and saved me in that single moment. After he helps me back on my feet, he turns to the girls around him. After a long silence with a serious face, he first bows elegantly. Next, he speaks so everyone around him could hear. My appearance isn't for cosplay. It is how I normally look. Little time had passed when I left home. I hadn't had any time to prepare clothes that would fit in with this country. And as a result, I've caused those of you around me confusion and trouble. I sincerely apologize. So please, I wish that no one would cause a fuss that would cause trouble for this person here. Perhaps influenced by his dietic aura and gentle negotiation, the commotion amongst the girls had quickly and completely vanished. Oh, really? I'm sorry, we had the wrong impression. The girls that called up to him first bowed their heads towards Il. Oh no, it's okay so long as you understand. Let us enjoy this wonderful event together. Okay. Let us go, Kotone. I'm sure everyone who was just here at the very least won't do the same thing. Right. I felt plenty of stares on our backs. Il and I were able to run into the crowds. Huh? What was that? Wait, is that Miser stalking us? Weaving our way through, we managed to make it to the food court. On the way, even the area was filled with layers. Il was able to get by without getting a terrible amount of attention. Finally able to relax. We stopped to rest and have our lunch. The drink was a pretty strange color, and bracing myself for a crazy taste, it was actually really good. As I was guessing, the taste and color were from some sort of syrup. Kotone, have you felt anything strange with your body after earlier? Are you pushing yourself? Il keeps asking me how I'm doing. He must have been surprised to see me fall earlier. No, I'm alright. I didn't twist my ankle or anything. Actually, that was pretty amazing how you dealt with things right after that. Were you able to deal with that? If it were the usual ill, you'd have been swept off by the momentum, and you'd probably be still over there having a photo shoot. Oh well, I was able to improvise on the spot. I imagined I wouldn't be questioned much if I were thought of as someone from another country. Oh, I see. Well, if something like that happens again, we can just say that next time. Yes, that's true. Alright, once we're done with our drinks, next we should... I'll take a look and see what we can do. Could you wait a moment? Something other than shopping. Sale of goods. As it says, this means selling products. In the anime and game industry, this mainly refers to limited goods directly sold at event venues. Depending on the goods, the lines can be insanely long. Be sure to secure plenty of hydration before lining up. Gotta keep hydrating, I'm running out of water. Also. Well, like, did that really need a dictionary term? He finally stopped hiding the fact that he was conducting research. I chose this event thinking that it might make him happy, but I'm actually making him fuss over me. Let's see. Oh, we're still aiming for Canis, so... I think don't push yourself. You've been prioritizing me for a bit. Don't push yourself. We can do whatever you want to do, okay? No, I'm not pushing myself. As he spoke, his eyes went to a shop selling some goods. He's honest. His feelings are honest. He knows what he wants. He's trying to stop himself, but he knows what he wants. I'm happy you're so considerate, but it's not every day that you enter a raffle, right? You're gonna regret it if you can't enjoy this to the fullest. The value of the opportunity of winning a raffle. It is exactly as you say. However, my main objective is to present you with a wonderful time, so... And you have. Yeah, it's my first time coming to an event like this, but... It's so lively. It's fun just seeing everything, and I can study the drinks here too. Really? Of course. I wouldn't lie about something like this. And... It was embarrassing, but I need to be honest. Before, when we were going to the aquarium, I felt that just seeing the face you made when you were so giddy and happy helped me relax. So you enjoying something sort of makes me feel better. My face? Yeah. Are you sure about that? I have no powers that can heal with just the expression on my face. Our conversation wasn't connecting. That's not what I mean, but, I'm talking about our feelings. When the characters in your Otome game smile, it makes you happy, right? It's just like that. You're right. When you mention it like that, I do feel I've experienced it myself. So then... I understand, Kotone. If it'll make you feel better, I shall enjoy this event to the fullest as well. Immediately, Il grins, as if that gentle face really did have some sort of healing power. And just like when he went to the aquarium, his eyes suddenly sparkled and... Then let's go! We can line up at the store with the limited random goods! Our mission is to get all of the goods. Just make sure we stop when it will be too much to carry, okay? After that was such a lively expression on his face. Il took me around to all sorts of shops and art exhibition corners around the venue. There were even some cute mascot goods that I bought to decorate my room with. In the end, Il and I went all in and enjoyed everything the event had to offer. Wonderful! Kotone, you really have a knack for picking the right things. Il smiles from ear to ear. He practically sings his praises to me as he carries tons of bags in both arms. I was ready to not get everything, thinking the total amount of badges we can buy at once, even thinking to resell them later. But to think you would get all the characters in a single purchase. I'm surprised too. I thought it's more luck than skill. I like that fortune to come into use when winning prizes or raffles in town. As I was thinking, we come to a bench at the edge of the venue and put our things down for a minute. Il, what do you want to do next? Do you have other shopping that you want to do? No, I bought everything I had my eyes on. All that's left is to watch the stage event that's set to go on in an hour, so let's rest here for a bit. Okay, I wonder if they're going to, what they're gonna do in that, I wonder if they're gonna do it in that big open space there. It's close to where we are right now. It's maybe a 3-minute walk. Seems like the tickets I won also gave us admission to watch the show. There wasn't any point in lining up now. Kotone. This place may be small, but we walked around for a while. Perhaps you're thirsty. If there's something you'd like, please allow me to get it. Huh? Are you sure? Okay then. Yes, please. Anything cold is fine. I'll leave the flavor to you, Il. And I'll keep an eye on our stuff. Cold. In my choice. I see. Understood. Please just wait a moment. After acknowledging me, Il walks off towards a shop selling drinks. I sit down on the bench watching him. He'll be fine, right? Even Il should be able to buy some drinks on his own. The crowd seemed to split in two. Girls whispered amongst themselves. Watching him walk between the crowds is like watching Moses part the Red Sea. Moses, a saintly figure who appears in the Old Testament, he is particularly known for parting the sea with a miracle. I guess I get why Miser worries so much about Il. Still, he was able to handle the fuss from this morning all on his own. Yeah, I trust him. He told me he'd be able to buy them. As I was nodding to myself. Event staff, eh? Stop right there, please. This event is for people with tickets only, so you can't enter without... Oh, crew dude, shut the hell up. We paid. What's the deal? Oh, yeah? This place is buzzing with chicks. They're all super cute, too. Can't really knock otakus anymore, huh? How did these guys get in? Something's going on. I look down the road to see a few young men ignoring the staff, trying to stop them and walking this way. They don't really look like they belong here. Actually, they look sort of excited. As I was thinking, a voice called to me from beside me. Oh, you're the girls from earlier. Yeah, sorry for causing your friend some trouble earlier. Oh no, it's totally fine. Is there something you need? Il is, he just went to get something, so... No, that's not it. You should get away from those guys walking over here to see you. This happens sometimes. Guys like that come to events like this just to hit on all the girls. Ah, I see. Thank you for the warning. I have to wait for my friend, but... I'll make sure I don't stand out, so you go ahead and leave first. Okay, got it. Please be careful, okay? Guys like that can be really aggressive. The two girls bow their heads and leave in a hurry, carrying their shopping bags. Not even thinking of being hit on, the way these guys looked was actually threatening and just plain scary. Maybe I should hide in the shadows somewhere and not stay out in the open on this bunch. As I was collecting Il's items so I can get away. Oh no. Hey baby, you need a friend? How about you get out of here and come to a cafe with us? Huh? You're really fast. Perhaps because the girls around me ran away so quickly. Seemed like they targeted me and came straight for this bench. Before I realized it, I was surrounded and left with little room to walk away. Excuse me, I'm here with a friend, so... She can come play with us too, yeah? Yeah, she can just chat while we wait. Hey, cool phone. Let's swap digits. Oh wait, please stop. I embraced my phone, guarding it before I was almost ripped away by force. What do I do? These guys are super pushy. Ah, she's scared of you. I'm sorry, alright? This moron here has no manners. I'll buy you something to make up for it. Just message your friend and let's go, okay? As one of the men reached to try and grab my arm. What are you doing? A waft of silver hair and white fabric. Ill! I'm sorry to make you wait. The line went slower than I thought, so it took a bit of time. This drink is called tapioca. You can enjoy a pleasant, squishy sensation as you drink it. Right, thanks. But now is not the time for drinks. The man looked menacingly at Elle, who was cheerily handing me a drink. Who's this fool? Where you from, homie? Hello, you speak Japanese? Can you get the hell out of your way? They must have not seen Elle as a threat, since he has such a thin frame. These men were laughing at him, but despite how they were looking at him, he didn't seem to find it unpleasant at all. They're speaking as if they're quite friendly to you. Do you know them from somewhere? No, I think they're trying to pick me up. Yeah, I guess this is a bit embarrassing having to explain that I'm being hit on. Oh, so this is what being picked up is like. I see. So this is the real thing. Please don't use this as an example, Ill. Unfaltering, Ill gazes suspiciously at the men. And with those overly honest eyes and face, he begins to question them quizzically. Searching for a woman is permissible, but haven't you mistaken where to look? Huh? This is the venue for an Otome Games event. The objective of the women here is to have exchanges about their love of characters in the worlds they live in. In other words, they have no intent here of holding romantic relations with members of the opposite sex. Considering your objectives don't align with theirs, how can you expect positive responses to your advances? Or is it that you understand that, but are so desperate that you resort to this? Or is it that you simply lack intelligence? Huh? What? You motherfuck! That was rough. Ill's words ruthlessly stabbed into the men's hearts. His obliviousness and lack of ill intention made it worse. And above all? Oh, okay, I'm just gonna whip that out. She is currently on a date with me. I wish for you to all not to interrupt it. Elle, you can't just whip that out. Huh? All I could do was stand there in a daze. Not because he changed his appearance, but because Ill, who laughs off the most things, that Ill, he's clearly keeping these men in check. What the hell? It's in a weird getup now. Oh, this cosplay crap? Guy dressing as an angel, gross. We don't want an otaku, guys. Let's get out of here. So you refuse. That leaves me no choice. Oh, fighting pose. Ill gently raises his hand towards the men who refuse to back down. Please don't just kill them with heavenly power or something. This may be a bit rough, but I shall give you some space to these women now. As Ill talks in a troubled manner, his light starts to shine. The men, what? Alright, we're just using some shackling chains? The men's bodies were instantly bound by this chain of light that appeared. Immediately after, Ill simply turns his gaze towards the stage where the event happening later would be taking place. Yag! The men is flying. The bodies of the men float in the air and are flung towards the center of the stage where the guests were already gathering. Their bodies crashed into the ground, and I could tell from here that they fainted from the pain as the chains disappeared. Wow. Il can use his magic like this too. Oh, it's finally gotten quiet. Some otome games have storylines where the protagonist gets hit on like these. But to actually encounter one like this, it is very unpleasant. Even more, so if you are the one involved, are you hurt at all? Did those men hurt you? No, I'm fine. Thanks for saving me, Il. Oh no, just as long as you're okay. Did anyone see this? Guys, just use magic right now. Il's wings flapped energetically, expressing his joy and relief. They were just like the tail on a dog. So full of energy and innocence. Right in a crowd of people. Oh. At times like these, I'm sure Miser would sigh and say this. Oh man, you've gone and done it now. Exactly. Wait, huh? Just now, that was a little too clear to be a voice in my head. Oh. Huh? What's this? Fog? Oh right. I had to turn into this form, but I forgot that we were in front of people. Kotone, let's leave this area to him. If we stay here, the fog won't be able to reconstruct everyone's memories as well. What? I suggest we leave the venue while we can. Huh? But... Il, you were looking forward to that event on the stage. You truly are a good person. Just hearing how you feel is enough. Alright. I'm about to fly. Can you please hold tightly onto me? Huh? Fly? The moment I had that thought, the feeling of the ground beneath me vanished. The sight of the setting sun and the color of the orange sky filled my view. Oh, hello. Okay. You're flying. Nice CG. At first, my eyes were simply taken away by the beauty. But then the cold breeze that swept my face brought me back to my senses. Terrified, I turned to look down and see... We're flying?! The event venue we were just inside earlier was now the size of a small bean. The feeling of warmth of the one I held onto, flapping his 3 sets of wings at once. Yeah, it's a lot of wings. He glides gracefully above the city. Il, this is a bit too... scary for me. Whoops. Please don't move around. I limited the air pressure and gravity so they aren't a burden on you, but... I'm not too confident in my strength. I may drop you on accident. What? I'm just kidding. I'll not drop you, even as a mistake. Please don't joke around like that. More importantly, please look. The view from up here. Wondering what he was talking about, I timidly look out to where Il was pointing. Wow. It was twilight at the time leading right up to night. Red and blue colors strolled up in the sky. Light reflected on the sea and the skyline. The scene was absolutely beautiful. Yes, it's not unusual for me to fly, but this area makes for a dazzling view. I'd heard the human cities aren't very beautiful, but... that is surely not the case, is it? The labors of man and light live together. This world, it somehow triumphs over the beauty of the heavenly world. Yeah. The terror of being so high disappeared. The two of us simply stayed in the air, taken by the view until the sun had set. Huh. Who's this? Observations complete. Now beginning to return home. Il Fado Devrier. How far you have fallen. Okay. Wonder who that was. The place we ended up on a large observation deck over the shoreline. No one was allowed up here. In other words, on top of a tower where falling from a gusty wind would certainly be the end of me. Winds must have been unusually strong here, but we had good timing. It wasn't too bad. Of course, it was still very high up, so it's not like I wasn't scared. However, it's alright. Even if you fall 1,000,000 times, I shall simply catch you 1,000,000 times. And so, Il speaks in complete confidence, easing my fears. Il and I continue watching this special view from this spot. Oh, it's already nighttime. The passage of time seems to go by more quickly when you're out. Yeah, even more so if you're having fun. I see. That's another way to look at it. However, what's wrong, Il? Well, I was thinking back to today's date, and I have a question. The characters in otome games are usually smarter and sweeter, and they escort the protagonist around. Compared to that, I feel our date today doesn't quite fit in within those boundaries. Why is that? Oh, why is that? As he mumbles quizzically, and all I could do is awkwardly smile back. Well, we ran into a lot of things today. I still had a lot of fun. The view from the sky was pretty too. Thank you, Il. I've been so down and you cheered me up. You're the one who got everyone else to take me out too, right? You knew about that? Yeah, I didn't know how to bring it up. Sorry. That is unexpected. The idea behind these dates was to cheer you up in a natural way. However, I suspected even you wouldn't imagine what's about to happen right now. Huh? As the finishing touch to our date, I prepared a gift for you. Will you please accept it? A gift? Il looks around, and after making sure no one else is in the general vicinity, he clasps his hands as if to offer a prayer. Deployment area secured. Okay. No errors confirmed. Commencing magic synthesis. I seek the light. Hear my song and please grant this fallen soul a miracle. His prayer was mechanical but strong, with effort put into each and every word. Kotone, your hand. Please trust me. What? Il pulls my hand and my body is thrown into the night sky with him. And there in the air, 1, 2 steps, my feet step forward. What? Looks like I was walking on water. Each time my feet step down onto the air, a ring of light expands where my foot falls. Finally realized it was Il's magic as he smiled at me while I was in awe. Oh, hello. Another CG. So close. Oh my. Oh me, oh my. Drink this in for a bit. His entrancing aria pulled me in as it echoed through the sky above the city. Faint particles of light appeared out of nowhere and floated on by. It was like an off-season Christmas lighting. A beautiful city of lights surrounded us. The glimmering lights went beyond the observation deck and continued into the sky. At first, Ill's clear, beautiful singing. And next, in a single moment, my heart was taken by the light that seemed to bless us. It was so beautiful. That was all I could think. This world, which I found no other word to describe, kept expanding in front of me. So, was I able to give you a smile? A smile? In the past, before Sawan left us, he told me something. To stop staying on the side that always just receives smiles, and to move to the side that gives them. At the time, I'd questioned to who, and to why I would do so. But I feel I'm beginning to understand what it was he was trying to say. Ill looks this way, and as if reacting to him, the falling lights start pouring towards me. Kotone, these past few days, although you seem to be smiling, something felt different. Well, you don't need to tell me. I understand. The fact that you were pushing yourself to make such a happy face. I couldn't hide the fact that I was about to start crying, thinking on the past. I heard from everyone else. You felt so much for the pack of sea demons that died and were discouraged. However, you didn't allow that to appear on the surface. In some ways, that may merit praise. However, Ill's singing lips repudiated those efforts. I don't intend to tell you that you have to forget that tragedy. To feel such pain is okay. But the pain passes. Remember to lift your head and find a reason to smile again. I happen to like your natural smile. In order to get that back, I shall do anything, even make the world my enemy. I see. I don't need to force myself to forget. What happened happened. I don't need to separate myself from it. While embracing the grief, it's still okay to smile. Okay. Thanks, Ill. The lights gradually melted away and we softly land on the spot we left. There was no way I'd ever forget the tragedy I saw in Bestia. But while I was still carrying that, as the owner of Enchante, I'll make an effort to be present. Yeah, I won't stay depressed forever. I always have to try to do my best. Nodding to myself, I look at Ill. So that aria, was it? From earlier? It was such a pretty song. The lyrics, too. Did you write that, Ill? Oh no. It's the theme song from an Otome game that just came out. The lyrics feel so splendid that I tried making it into magic. Exacerbated. I could have slipped then and there. But every part about you is so ill. I was able to give him another smile. Oh, miser? Oh, this is like what the guys are doing. Looks like everything went okay. All that's left is for them to come home. Miza, I know you're worried about them, but I think spying on them is a bit much, isn't it? Hell, we're the ones who should be sighing, making us come along with you to tail them first thing in the morning. Oh man, they've been following us all day. Well, I mean, I'm just so worried.
I do agree that you are too worried. But it seems to me that everything came out alright. Normally, always going with the flow. He'll always live going along with things. But it's the first I've seen him acting for another's sake on his own, and dealing with trouble without asking for help.
Well, yeah. Although the overprotective demon didn't help out did help out at the end of the event venue. Well, don't you think that wasn't being so much overprotective as it was a fine play? Well, even without all that, he really did act unexpectedly. What do you think got into him?
I suspect that Il has grown a desire to protect.
A desire to protect?
Yes, I'd like you all to remember our lives here before Kotone arrived. Considering his personality and how he appeared, he was always in the position of being protected. However, she, a completely normal and powerless human, appears, and during this date,
Ugh. Kotone. Are you okay? Are you hurt? Thanks. I'm okay. Thanks for helping me up.
he realized that she was being weak enough to be injured by a danger as small as that. In other words,
Yeah, I think I get it. That shut-in has never met anyone like Kotone who needed protecting.
yes, perhaps he hadn't felt it as strongly as the rest of us were the ones who always took the initiative to protect her.
Took him long enough to finally get it. Agreed, although I'm sure that we can all say it's some pretty big progress for him. Alright, so this sounds like a nice thing. What's the demon lord over here sighing about?
Is this something similar to young chicks leaving their nest? I understand how lonely you feel, Miser, but I think we should be happy for El's growth.
Il Fado de Rie, second definition, a sheltered fallen angel who is ignorant of the world due to being a shut-in, and Miser and the others overprotection. However, meeting the heroine made him change his way of thinking a little. He has a beautiful singing voice. No, well, that's part of it. But there's another reason I feel a bit down. Feel a bit upset at myself for not seeing this as a chance for Il to grow, you know? Huh? What's with that reaction? Am I saying something weird right now? Misa? You should keep your Brocon in check. He'll turn against you otherwise, okay? What? Brocon? Brocon, short for brother complexes, means having strong affections for a male sibling. While Miser and Il aren't actual brothers, Miser treats Il like his little brother and cares for him greatly. To anyone watching, he is a full-on Brocon. Okay. That needed a definition, I guess? Alright, chapter 8. Guess this one's gonna be about Miser. Alright, ooh. I guess we're doing Miser's perspective. Alright, this is guess we're gonna start off with some excitement in the next episode. Can I save? I can. Alright, yeah, I think this is a good time for a little break. Can't believe I pushed my voice that far. I felt probably like a little groggy, but hopefully it turned out alright. Anyway, I hope you had a relaxing time going out on a date with the beautiful Angel Il. And we'll see you in the next episode for Chapter 8.
Bye-bye.